host. I'd like to say thank you for joining me today, and I hope that all of you beauties had a wonderful week and enjoyed the beautiful weather. I hope you guys are enjoying the weather today. For me, it's been a little busy, so it's good, right? So last week we talked about oily skin. And so I had mentioned that this week we'll be talking about dry skin, and which is what I'm going to talk about. This seems to be quite an ongoing thing. People are struggling with dry skin, and it's kind of a cause of concern, right? Because our skin is our protective barrier. It's what protects us from all the elements in the environment, as well as our internal organs and stuff. So this week we're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to break down the cons, not break down, but I'm going to mention the cons and the little benefits there is to dry skin, because there's not very much. So to start off, dry skin usually is a lack of moisture. So the sebum that we produce, for people that have dry skin, they don't produce as much. So there's an underproduction of lipids, and lipids are, it's another word for fats and oils. Rough skin tends to be rough looking, dull. It looks kind of lifeless. A lot of the times when you have dry skin, asphyxiated skin comes with it, and a lot of congestion. So when you go for your facial, sometimes it can be very difficult to do extractions because everything is just so, exactly the word, congested. Everything is just pushed right in there. It's a little bit suffocating. So, and also, when you have dry skin, it's easier for your elasticity and your collagen fibers to break down. So they don't stay as supple as someone with oily skin because that protective barrier is gone. So the UVB and the UVA rays is a lot easier for them to penetrate into the skin and damage those fibers. You're much likely to burn because there's an underproduction of oil. That oil people produce, that protects us from the sun. So it keeps our skin from getting hyperpigmentation and burns. And of course scarring, because what comes with burns are usually a scar. The skin tends to be a little more sensitive. So I don't know if you ever heard your esthetician go, oh well, your skin is reactive. So basically any kind of little stimulation, there's going to be erythema coming up. The extractions, you get a little more red than the usual. It's a lot more sensitive, like when she's doing the extractions, or even a microdermabrasion at this point. You're going to feel it a lot more, and your skin's going to react a lot more because there's lack of moisture and it's very dry. And you are more prone to peeling and itchiness and inflammation. So again, it all ties in together. So the little benefits that come with having dry skin, well, you don't have enlarged pores. So when you apply makeup, and your makeup tends to be, an even canvas, and when people look at you, they don't see the enlarged pores because they're so shrunk, they're almost invisible. So you have no oiling seeping through your makeup, so which is less likely that your makeup's going to transfer. So for somebody that has oily skin, we produce oil and it moves the makeup, like I was mentioning in the last video. So when you go to, again, the example of blowing your nose, the foundation ends up on the tissue because it's just pushing that makeup off. As for people with dry skin, it's less likely to happen. And you never look greasy. So again, people like myself, we tend to look like we stuck our face in a pan of grease. You guys, it doesn't. So props to that. Sometimes I wish my skin was a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? A little more cooperative. So, ingredients to look for when you have dry skin. So you want things that are gonna hold on to water retention into your skin. And it'll also promote self-cleansing and self-healing. So you want to look for hyaluronic acid, which holds on to the water into the skin. You want aqua, water, shea butter, jojoba oil. They're good oils for the skin, and they're a lot more sensitive, so it's a lot more coherent with the skin. Lactic acid, however, can cause stinging when applied to irritated or broken skin. So, like any other acid, you're going to put that on a wound or some sort of irritation. It's going to cause some sort of contact dermatitis. You want antioxidants, such as evening primrose, sunflower or cranberry seed oil ceramides. You want glycerin. You want fatty acids in your products. Cucumber. Cucumber is very soothing. And it's also, cucumber is more water than anything. So you're going to get the right vitamins and nutrients from the cucumber, but it's also going to push that hydration into the skin. Avocado, where your fatty acids come from. It's a good fat, and it's going to help promote that self-healing and balancing the water to oil ratio on your face. And peptides. Things to avoid, again, like oily skin, you want to avoid alcohol. Alcohol strips everything, it dehydrates. So if you're already dry skin and you put on a product that has alcohol in it, you're going to turn out a lot more drier. You're going to end up having flakiness, and your skin's going to get itchy, and it's going to promote the irritating factors. Fragrances, preservatives, these are all oil stripping. You want to avoid alpha hydroxy acids, sodium lauryl sulfate. You want to stay away from gel and foaming cleansers. They're a lot more abrasive, and they're a lot more harsh. So it can strip off your acid mantle and your natural oils, which you need. So try to be a little more self-cautious when it comes to getting a product for dry skin. You want something that's a little more on the milk side, more of like an oil cleanser or milk cleanser. You don't exactly want to go for a lotion per se. You want something that's going to nourish the skin and is going to promote that hydration. Sodium chloride, retinol, mineral oil, because it can clog the pores. So just as much as mineral oil is not good for oily skin, it's not good for dry skin either. So why should you seek help from an esthetician? So we covered a few things in the last video on why you should have help from an esthetician, and here's other reasons why you should have help from an esthetician. So professional products that will treat your skin. So it's not just a money scam. Yes, you're going to pay a lot more for these products, but these products are designed to help with your problems, your skin problems, and those certain areas that you need to target. It will reduce irritation and inflammation when you go in for your facial. So somebody that has dry skin is going to come in for a facial. They're going to see immediate results because right products were introduced to the skin, and because of the massage that promotes the blood circulation, the extraction, so you're cleaning out all that debris and that gunk stuck in the skin. Also, it's to help keep your moisture intact. All right, so like I said earlier, immediate and visible results. So if you don't keep up with it and you just come in once in a blue moon, it's going to have that effect for a couple of days, and after that, it's going to be gone. It needs to be consistent. You need to have those regular facials, and you need to follow through with a home care regimen to continue on your path and to make sure that your skin stays on its normal cycle. So it stimulates self-cleansing, regeneration, metabolism, and blood flow, right? So we're there and we're massaging, we're exfoliating, we're getting everything moved around in there. Guide you to continue self-care at home with the right and effective products for your skin, and suggest the right facial treatments or custom design your facial to your skin's needs. So, like everything else, your skin changes with the climate, it changes with your environment, it changes with your nutrition, it changes with the soaps that you use. So, when you go in to see your esthetician, she's going to be able to log that. She's going to be able to, track what's going on with your skin. So you can be going in for your like regular facials, but if you have a shift in your diet, if you've been eating poorly lately because of whatever circumstance, or you've picked up a bad habit, or you're just not going through with the skincare line that she's provided for you, it will cause changes in your skin. Stress, lack of sleep, vitamins, minerals, medications will play a big factor on your skin also. So she'll be able to track those things, and she'll be able to modify your facial as you go. Even with, if your skin is improving, you're doing everything that she's asking you to do because you want to have beautiful skin. She will be able to see the progress that's being made. So she's going to custom fit certain things. She's like, okay, well, you're doing well. We're just going to switch this out for something else, like so on and so forth. So it's very important to keep log of your skin and keep log of what you're doing. So sometimes we get so caught up in life and we don't realize that we're sabotaging our skin. So take the time to look back during your day or your week or your 2 weeks before you see your esthetician for your next visit, and it'll be easier for her to, when she asks you, okay, so what are you doing differently, like is it something you're eating, you'll be able to peg it, right? So those are just key little things to keep in mind, so you can be on a better path to skincare. So another question that I forgot to mention last week, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to have different ones that I'll be able to talk about as the time goes. I get asked quite frequently from my students. I am an instructor, an aesthetic instructor, but I do get asked a lot from my students, and if not my students, actual clients or patients, how often should they be exfoliating? It all depends on your skin type. However, do not exfoliate every single day. It doesn't matter what your skin type is. Yes, it's good to remove the dead cells from your skin. It's good to, to get that even texture, and control blemishes. But you should not be exfoliating more than 3 times a week. Even then, that's a little too much. So try to break it down to 2 times a week. So very, give the skin time to heal and to regenerate in that time. It's very good to do that. So besides that question, I'm trying to think off the top of my head here. Yeah, another thing, it's not good to be washing your face all the time. So if you wash your face twice a day, try to keep one part of your day. So if you wash your face in the morning, use your cleansers, and it helps like boost you up and it wakes you up and you feel energized. Keep that morning routine, but in the evening, if you are not wearing any makeup, of course, try to stick to just water. A nice towel and water, cleanse your face. And if you have makeup on, then maybe go in with a coconut oil. Coconut oil will actually melt the makeup right off, and it's not too harsh. So, and if you're dry, which is perfect because you're pushing in that oil into, and it's gonna kind of leave like a residue, so it gives your skin a chance to absorb that oil. And it also promotes healing as well, so it helps the self-cleaning and with a little aid. So yeah, try to stick to water in the evening. You know, go in with like a hot towel, clean it up, and then, you know, pat it dry. Don't rub your face dry. And I see a lot of people do this. Don't rub your face when you're drying. You just want to gently pat the face to absorb that moisture. You don't want to be scrubbing or, you know, like rubbing the towel in your face and you're kind of, no, you don't want to be doing that. Our facial muscles go in specific directions. So, like your orbicularis oris, which is around the mouth, it goes a specific way. Your orbicularis oculi, which is the muscle around the eye, a lot of people tend to stretch the muscle. Your muscle goes around. So when you're cleansing, you want to follow the muscle. You don't want to go against it. If you're going against it, you're stretching that muscle out. And then, you know, in the long run, you're going to end up having with these puffy bags, you know, that kind of swell and things are going to drop. And you don't want to do that, right? We want to stay as useful as possible. So it's good to get to know which direction your muscles are moving into your face. So it's the same thing when you're applying a moisturizer or you're cleansing your face. A lot of people just kind of, and you, again, you're pulling the muscles in every direction. You don't want to be doing that. When you cleanse, you should be always starting from the chin, not applying a lot of pressure, and just gently moving up the face. The skin, and I hate using this term, but the skin is like shingles on a roof, right? They're like scales. So when you're moving up, you're forcing the product into the scale. Or not forcing, you're pushing the product into the scale. So it gets to clean inside there, right? So you cleanse upwards, so you're getting into the follicles, you're getting into those scales, and you remove it the same way. The only time you should be really going down is when you want to seal everything. So at the end, so you wash your face, you exfoliate, you do your toner, you put on your serum, and you put your moisturizer. You're going to apply your moisturizer going upwards, and then you're just going to run your hands down, and you're just going to seal it downwards so it keeps everything locked in there. So we're tearing it up and sealing it back down. So that will be all for today. We're not going to, well, it's almost the same amount of time as the last video. So I just thought I'd throw in a little tip in there. This is Country Home Day Spa's Beauty Secrets and Spa Treatments. So I just wanted to throw in that little tip in there for you guys. So I hope that you guys like the videos, and I really hope that they're very educational for you, or if you're learning, if you're not absorbing everything, that you're taking little things from it that will help you with your daily care, like skincare. For me, I'm having a pleasure doing this. It's really exciting, and again, I'm still outside of my comfort zone. I'm not 100% on this yet. I will get there. With baby steps, right? We want to do everything with baby steps. So please like and share, and leave comments below. I would love to hear your feedback. If you have any concerns, if you have any questions, feel free. Don't be shy. I'm all ears. There is no judgment being made. Only constructive criticism. I will take that. I would also like for you guys to check out my website. On my website, I kind of give a little brief explanation on what products should be doing for you. Not products. I take that back. What treatments should be doing for you. You can also book online now. So when you book online, you can make direct payments, and also you can put in the date and the time. So you're going to see the times available. A calendar is going to pop up, and you're going to be able to reserve your times, which is a great tool. We also have a subscribers list. The subscribers list basically keeps you intact or up to date with everything. And we have a program, it's called a birthday loyalty program. So when you sign up to the birthday loyalty program, every month you will get an email letting you know about the offers of the month. So each month there's special offers going on, and the month of your birthday you get 50% off all treatments that you reserve for your birthday. So if you want to spend the day at the spa for your birthday, everything's at 50%. So I think it's a great way to spend your birthday. It's a cost-effective way to celebrate your birthday. A little me time, it goes a long way, especially for wellness. And I'm all about wellness. I want people to be at ease and feel energized and so on and so forth. So I think it's really great to have. And also for our spa goers, the ones that love to spend their time in the spa, and for some that are trying to get onto a regimen that's a little more friendly on the pocket, those memberships are great. So not only will you have your facial regimen in there, but you also have access to other treatments that are in those packages. So there are different memberships and they offer different things. However, all the memberships that we have access to all exclusive offers and service upgrades. You get a report. So this is free consultation and free progress report with your facials. And you have unlimited access to come to the spa to get your treatments done. So if you want to come once a week for, I don't know, you want to have a pedicure once a week, you can do so. You can book at any time. Members become priority, obviously, because you're here all the time. And it does cost a monthly fee, but it's a lot cheaper than if you were to buy individually. So it's something to look out for. And also our all summer long promotion, we will be offering lash extensions, and they will be available as June 30th. So it's book your first appointment and get 10% off original price and your first refill free. So if you love to have those fluttery lashes and you don't want the hassle of running mascara during the summer and the heat and the sweat and all that mess, it's a good way to go. So give us a shout out, and you can contact me through Facebook, you can contact me through Instagram, directly through my webpage. It will send me your emails directly into my inbox, and also through my email. So my email is tawnyanddavies@gmail.com, and you can email me through there if you'd like, if you don't want to go through Facebook, Instagram, or my webpage. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Stay in touch with yourself, ladies. Take care of yourselves, and I hope to hear from you soon, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.